Hello everyone, and welcome to another Minecraft 3DS speedrun video. This speedrun today is going to be my third attempt at a set seed any percent run in Minecraft 3DS. Ever since my second attempt about 6 or 7 months ago from this video's posting, a lot of people have done runs after me and gotten much better times once again, as you can tell from the image on screen. So yeah, my previous 60-minute time definitely was not that impressive, looking at all the times today, that's for sure. However, in between the second attempt and the third attempt, I did get a 7-minute and 51-second time, but I've not posted that run because this run today has a significantly better time. So let's go ahead and get right into the speedrun video. As I'm creating the world, as you can tell, I'm using the same seed, which is 66898262 if you're ever curious and want to run this category. This seed has basically everything you need to beat Minecraft pretty much next to spawn. It has a desert temple nearby, you spawn right inside of a village with a cleric so you can trade your ender pearls, and it even has a blacksmith with 2 diamonds, and finally a stronghold right beneath that village. So yes, this is a great seed. So the run begins. I firstly go into the blacksmith to grab the 2 diamonds and the iron pickaxe. I also grabbed a wood log because I am going to need some wood later for the crafting table and sticks, as well as piling out of the desert temple. Speaking of the desert temple, that is where I'm off to next. I'm running over to the close by desert temple, as you can see, and once I arrive, I dig inside the temple and grab all the loot that's inside. Inside the desert temple, I really only need the gold ingots and the iron ingots, because those are really the 2 crucial materials that I will need to create all the tools required. After I exit the desert temple by using my wood blocks to pile out, I duplicate the gold ingots and then the iron ingots, so now I have a 64 stack of each. If you guys are curious about the duplication glitch, I have an older tutorial linked down below in the description, and I also have a newer tutorial coming up soon for the duplication glitch. The next thing I do is I go straight to trading. I went up to the cleric and I traded for the ender pearls. Next I went over to the farmer because the farmer has apples, which is another crucial component of the speedrun. Gapples, or also known as enchanted golden apples. That's just the slang term. There's so many different slang terms to say enchanted golden apples, but I'm just going to call them notch apples or gapples in this video. Now there's a lot of stuff to craft, and as you can see on screen, I did have to craft a lot. You might be wondering why I crafted a boat, however, which is different from my previous attempts, and I'll get on that once I get to the end. You probably have an idea just by that, but I'll go into more detail once I reach the end. Then I begin digging down into the stronghold. On my way down, I grab some flint from the gravel patch. I didn't really get too lucky at this part, which was kind of unfortunate because this did take up quite a bit of time, which did suck. But I dropped down to the stronghold and thankfully there was no mobs inside, which is a pretty rare sight. Most of the time there's usually a couple silverfish or sometimes even tons of zombies. It's just completely random, so I got pretty lucky this time with no mobs. Next I placed some gold blocks to hold back the water and the water itself, and I started making the nether portal. Once I got all the obsidian blocks in place with the lava buckets, I got into the nether at 3 minutes and 21 seconds. This is definitely significantly better than my 16-minute attempt, that's for sure. The fastest overworld split can be completed in under 3 minutes, so I do have quite a bit of work to do in terms of getting the overworld down. But still, 3 minutes and 21 seconds was the fastest overworld split I've ever had yet, up until this run for set seed. So I just kept going because I knew that this run might actually work out if I get so much good luck in the overworld. Hoping that my good luck continues, I go into the nether fortress. After pearling up a few mountains and going over to the blaze spawner location, which is new this time around, I will mention, there is a second blaze spawner in this nether fortress, and it's actually better than the other one. It's all enclosed, and the blazes seem to spawn on a faster rate, so we use this one now for our set seed routes. Entering the blaze spawner, only 1 blaze dropped, but it did drop a blaze rod, which is good. Then I had to linger around for a bit, so my blaze luck wasn't perfect, but thankfully, not too much long later, a couple more blazes spawned. These 2 blazes thankfully gave me enough blaze rods needed. I really only need 2 because once I craft these blaze rods to blaze powder, as you can see here, it gives me 4, which is enough to duplicate them to a 64 stack. Once I do this, I use my ender pearls and of course the blaze powder to craft the necessary eyes of ender that I needed. Then I exited the nether at around 5 minutes and 18 seconds, which is decent enough. The nether definitely was not my best nether, but it was okay overall. My blazes were not instant. There was not enough blazes there instantly when I entered the spawner to give me 2 blaze rods instantly. But once I came back to the stronghold, I was able to put myself in the middle of the end portal, and this makes it a lot easier to place down the Eyes of Ender inside and all the end portal frames. So this actually didn't take too long. I believe it took around 40 seconds, as you can see. So we just entered the end at around 6 minutes. And now that we're at the end, I'm going to explain what the boat is there for. So as you will see in a minute, once I teleport over to the end portal exit, I will be piling up some gold blocks and placing a boat on the top of the portal where the dragon perches. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when the dragon does end up going over the end portal, it actually stays there. As you can see right now, it just spazzes out and glitches and it just stays there. Because it's easy, because all I have to do now is just stand underneath it and just hit it repeatedly until it dies. And once the game freezes, once I stand inside the portal, that is time. So there we go, 6 minutes and 45 seconds, just about that. It might be a little less, it might be a little bit more. The title of this video might show something different. It'll probably show 6:44 or 6:46, who knows, but it's around that 6:45 mark. So I think this time is really good, actually. This was supposed to be 3rd place on the leaderboard, but of course I'm pretty close to 2nd, and world record is under 6 minutes, and soon to be even lower than that. So this definitely will not be my last attempt. I will definitely be doing more set seed 90% attempts in the future, for sure. This is not the end of it, even though my time is very good already. I am going to keep trying. Hopefully, one of these days I can get a sub 6, but that's going to take a lot of work, so we'll just have to see if it's possible. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this 3rd attempt of my Minecraft 3DS speedrun. Again, more of these will come in the future, and maybe some of them won't even be set seed. So I'm thinking about branching out and doing some other categories as well, so stay tuned for those coming soon on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.